Hello everybody, this is Gorski from Gorski TV, and today I'm going to be comparing my 7-inch Chinese tablet which I bought off eBay to my Apple iPad mini. I will be discussing the pros and cons of owning a Chinese tablet as opposed to an iPad mini, and I will also give a description of this tablet along with a link where you can find it in the description box below. And so let me start with the pros. The price of this Chinese tablet is $95 brand new, and it comes with a 1-year warranty compared to the price of an Apple iPad mini, which can easily cost you 4 times more. I checked today how much a 16 gigabyte iPad mini, which is not a cellular and Wi-Fi iPad mini, costs on the internet, and it's $330. More about this Chinese tablet. This particular tablet has a mini HDMI port which allows you to connect to any supported HDMI devices. It also has a slot where you can insert a micro SD card, or what some sites call a TF card, so you can upgrade your memory. The internal storage of this tablet is 8 gigabytes, but it's upgradable to 32 gigabytes. There is also a slot here which you can use to connect a cable to a pen drive, like so. Here's the cable, here's my connected pen drive, and that will also give you increased memory. This Chinese tablet is 3G enabled, which means you can surf the internet anywhere, and you can even use it as a phone. However, you do need to purchase an additional 3G dongle, which I don't have. But if you want 3G on your iPad, you need to buy a much more expensive model, one that has cellular and Wi-Fi service. This has a quad-core processor which allows you to surf the web rather fast, with speeds just as fast or compatible to an iPad mini. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me just get this powered up. It looks like I have to hold the power button down for a little longer. I just charged it, so it should work. There we go. Let's go into Google. And in the iPad mini as well. Let's go into Safari. And we'll do a similar search. For example, Superman. Okay, so now I found the same link in both of their web browsers, Superman 1978. I'm going to tap on that and let's see which one loads faster. Now, as you can see, in this instance, the iPad loaded much faster. But I tried this with a couple of other links, and the Chinese tablet loaded at about the same speed, or a very close speed, to the Apple iPad mini. Let's try this with another link. Okay, so now I'm going to try baseball from Wikipedia. Once again, the iPad did better than the Chinese tablet. Let's try one more link. Now I have a link to Indiana Jones. We'll see how that works. Actually, in that case, the iPad loaded much quicker, so you know what? I take that back. Because in this test that I did on camera, you can see that the iPad loads quicker than the Chinese tablet. However, I did notice that the Chinese tablet plays YouTube videos rather flawlessly. For example, I'll show you a video that I did in the past on this tablet. It's how to fix a broken Ethernet cable with masking tape. What's up YouTube, this is Gorski from Gorski TV, and today I'm going to be talking about how to repair a broken Ethernet cable. As you can see, my Ethernet cable does not have the hook that's necessary in order to keep it in place when it's plugged into the port of my computer. So what I have done is I have put some masking tape both sides of my Ethernet cable. So that way when I plug my cable into the port of my computer, it causes pressure between the sides of my cable and the port of my computer in order to keep the cable. Now, as you can see, the quality is pretty good. It's close to HD quality, and it plays without any major interruptions. Okay, and now for the cons. It's made out of a plastic type of material all the way around, and so it's not going to be as durable as the iPad, which is made with some kind of metal backing. And also, the iPad is slimmer compared to the Chinese tablet. The Chinese tablet is a little thicker, and it actually seems like it is slightly heavier. The Chinese tablet has a shorter battery life than the iPad mini. I think that I got about 1 to 2 hours of constant usage out of my Chinese tablet, whereas on my iPad mini, sometimes I have used it for maybe 3 up to 4 hours without the battery going dead after being fully charged. The power button is located here on the side next to the volume rockers. Yeah, there's the power button. I don't know if you can see it well. But the problem with that is when I'm using my tablet and I want to change the view, like for example, from standard view to panoramic view, or when I'm picking it up, sometimes I accidentally hit the power button because it's in an inconvenient place and it turns the tablet off. The front camera is kind of in an awkward place on the bottom right hand corner of the tablet, and the picture and video quality on my Chinese tablet is noticeably worse than my iPad mini, which actually has a really good picture and video quality. Here's a video that I shot using the front-facing camera of my Chinese tablet. Unfortunately, the audio didn't get transferred when I transferred it from my tablet to my computer. This is a recording I'm doing using the front camera of my iPad mini. Here's a picture that I took with the rear-facing camera of my Chinese tablet. And this is with my iPad mini. The speaker is on the back of my Chinese tablet, which makes it more difficult to hear than my iPad mini, which has speakers on the bottom. Here, I don't know if you can see them all that well. But headphones do work pretty well in it. Typing is not as responsive on my Chinese tablet. Sometimes you tap on a letter or some kind of key and it doesn't even work. And also tapping on links sometimes and copying text and links, that can be a problem. As you can see, there are various links here, but it really does not want to let me tap on them and visit them. Oh, there we go. Sometimes it seems like you have to tap kind of above the link in order to visit it. And also in terms of closing tabs, I've noticed that there have been some problems when it comes to closing tabs. For example, there's the X to close that tab. But as you can see, when I tap on that X, it doesn't want to close that tab, and that happens all of the time in this Chinese tablet. And also sometimes when I try to go back to a previous page, well, this time it looks like it's working, but sometimes it doesn't want to go back. Also, as you can see, even though this is a 7-inch tablet, the screen is narrower than the screen on the iPad mini, and that causes some problems in terms of reading text. The text shows up smaller. And also I think that may be a contributing factor when it comes to tapping on the X to close a tab in my web browser. It may be that it's just too small in order for it to register with my finger. If I would do it again, I wouldn't buy the 7-inch Chinese tablet, I'd buy the 9-inch Chinese tablet, because I'm guessing that would be more responsive because the icons on the screen would be larger and easier to tap. In conclusion, if you don't want to pay over $300 for a tablet and don't mind compromising battery life, ease of use, durability, picture and video quality, speaker sound, while gaining features such as HDMI compatibility, upgradable memory, 3G usability, then a cheap Chinese tablet may be just the thing for you. Otherwise, save up your money and buy an iPad. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video or if it has helped you, please subscribe to my channel.